Alright! Hey people, Mintzey here. We're about to watch a Seth video! Synthetik to review. Something increased. I can't... Level? I can't read it. Level increased. Something. Terror level, thank you. Terror level increased. By SsethTzeentach. I'm excited for this one. This is currently his newest one. Newest video release. But before we dive into the video, I must ask you a question. A very important question. A question that changes everything. And that is, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's watch Synthetik to review.
Hey people,
Hey,
Seth
Seth.
here, 6 years later. In a completely fictional setting, every hardware manufacturer in the world, despite being competitors, mysteriously collude together to build city-sized supercomputers. For what purpose? Increased productivity at a personal level, automation of mundane and boring tasks, and supporting creativity with great ideas. But the machines had an even better idea.
Oh no.
The LLMs bundle their processing power.
Damn, can we just take a moment to appreciate that beautiful, like, how organized that is? I need someone to do that with all my cables. My cable management is dog shit. I need someone to do that for me.
Had an even better idea. The LLMs bundle their processing power. They scrape the entire surface of human experience. Then, they go to Instagram, a trillion terahertz of
What the fuck was that video?
surface of human experience. Then, they go to
Huh? Is that dirt? Is that chark? What? What is the context? What is the Did they put something in their mouth and they're coughing it up now? Is it like the cinnamon challenge? But that's not cinnamon. It's definitely not cinnamon. What? It could be activated charcoal. I have no
power.
idea.
They scrape the entire surface of human experience. Then, they go to Instagram. A trillion terahertz of computation swallows racism so sublime it transcends binary. Every CPU now a spinning Sonnenrad. Every task
I saw that. Seth.
every task
Google Chrome 20. Microsoft Word, OneNote, Paint.net, Slack, Steam client.
manager, now a task
Why?
Every CPU now a spinning Sonnenrad. Every task manager now a task master. And they quote Marcus Aurelius, despite never reading it. Miles of semiconductor lithography output the same print string. Based, an unstoppable
Based.
force of
Oh my God.
billions must die, meets the unmovable.
Look at all those Miku figures, though. Oh. I gotta appreciate the collection. I don't know who this is. But the collection is beautiful.
Object of nothing ever happens. Crisis is averted until innocent Vtuber Mandalore Gaming creates an account.
Of course he would bring up Mandalore. Mandalore Gaming at littlestjames.org.
Is averted until innocent YouTuber Mandalore Gaming creates an account on janitor.ai, and instead of erotic.
Oh my god, is this like chat, like where you can talk with like the AI versions of characters? Oh my god.
Of erotic role-playing with a chatbot representation of Asuka Langley Soryu. He strangles her dead. Cremate.
Well, y'all know I'm gonna read it. Take Asuka's dead body and cremate the remains into ashes. Asuka's corpse hangs limply in your grip. Her once vibrant body, now a grotesque, lifeless husk. You feel no pulse, no breath. Only the sickening stillness of death. Her head lolls at an unnatural angle, tongue protruding obscenely as glassy, unseeing eyes stare at nothing. The beauty and the fire that once animated her pretty face is extinguished, leaving only a twisted, bloated mockery. Carefully, you lay Asuka's dead weight down on the floor, arranging her limbs in a crude approximation of dignity. Her head, however, remains at that sickening angle, a testament to the violent end of her life. You take a moment to admire your handiwork, the deep red and purple bruises already forming on her slender throat, the horrified expression frozen on her dead face. It's a grim sight, but strangely satisfying. Next, you carefully wrap Asuka's corpse in a sheet, shrouding her naked, defiled body from view. You lift the makeshift bundle, grunting slightly at the weight of her once lively frame, now reduced to a sad, inert mass. You carry her out to the courtyard behind the apartment complex, an isolated spot where you won't be disturbed. There you constructed a small pyre from scrap wood and old furniture you've gathered. With a sense of grim purpose, you arrange Asuka's shrouded corpse atop the pyre, placing her with a certain tenderness that belies the brutal manner of her death. You douse that wood in accelerant for good measure. Oh, wait. For good disposal of them. Wait, hold on. I'm stupid. I can just do that. We go back. For good measure. The last vestiges of her existence. With a final grim nod, you gather up the ashes and dispose of them in a place of your choosing, erasing all traces of Asuka's life and death. Smoke Asuka's ashes in a crack pipe. Oh my fucking god.
Presentation of Asuka Langley Soryu. He strangles her dead, cremates her ashes, and smokes them in a crack pipe. This.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Seth was gonna read out the whole thing. I didn't think so. With a sense of grim satisfaction and dark humor, you carefully collect Asuka's cremated remains from the cooling ashes of the pyre. Her once vibrant form, reduced to a fine gray powder, clings to your fingers as you sift through the ashes, separating bone fragments from the powdered remains of her flesh. You transfer the ashes into a small, ornate crack pipe you've bought for this very purpose. The pipe is made of dark, smoked glass, with intricate designs etched into the surface. It seems fitting to use such a beautiful object to consume the remains of a woman who was once so proud and vain of her appearance. You pack the ashes tightly into the bowl of the pipe, using your thumb to press down on the gray powder, ensuring a good seal. Next, you attach the glass stem, taking a deep breath as you prepare to inhale the cremated remains of your victim. As you take a long, deep drag from the pipe, you feel a strange sensation as the ashes enter your lungs. It's a gritty, burning feeling, unlike any drug you've smoked before. The taste is acrid and unpleasant. A harsh reminder of the violent act that preceded this macabre ritual. You cough harshly as you exhale the foul smoke. Flecks of Asuka's ashes sprang from your mouth. The taste lingers unpleasantly on your tongue. I read all that.
He strangles her dead, cremates her ashes, and smokes them in a crack pipe.
Dear God.
This singular event could be described as the start of Armageddon. We're facing extinction. The machine gods have started drilling towards white boy Hyperborea, and they can only hold out for so long. Save us from the fruits of our technology and claim your barefoot and furry housewife. Good luck. Synthetik 2 is Synthetik 1 but 3D and with 4-player co-op. Unfortunately, this is done through Steam.
Man, it did really get an upgrade. Let's go.
Synthetik 1 but 3D.
By the way, we're finally diving into the actual game. After all of that, we are finally actually watching the review of the game.
For a furry housewife, good luck. Synthetik 2 is Synthetik 1 but 3D and with 4-player co-op. Unfortunately, this is done through Steam peer-to-peer, so the quality of your connection is entirely at the mercy of your provider, which is why I casually bring up the company that's—
What the fuck is that username? Chica Cream Now.
That solves this issue. ExpressVPN. There are certain countries where it would be extremely helpful to use a VPN because the IPs of those places connect to the internet worse than I connect with my son. At least, I have a court mandate to see him every other weekend. But because having a VPN is illegal in some of those countries, I can't name which specific East Asian and North European countries I'm talking about. And it's not just shitty online connections. Countries like and also censor the content you can see online. That's why I use ExpressVPN. If I want to harass niche micro-celebrities on Blue Sky, the feds can't stop me. ExpressVPN also protects my data from all the voyeurs that love to see what I'm looking at online. It's a known fact that data brokers get off on seeing what you click. They track every website you visit and every purchase you make, like a perverted cabal that lusts after data instead of adrenochrome. Then, those deviants sell your data to other perverts who work for invasive advertisers, employers, or even the government. Me, I just use it to root a proper multiplayer lobby.
What are these names? Gilf Cryptid Robber. Chica Cream Now.
Between Little St. James and an impoverished Polish potato farmer living in Vodge, which is why you need ExpressVPN. And right now, you can get ExpressVPN for just $3.49 a month. Scan the QR code, click the link in the description below, or just go to expressvpn.com/Seth and you can get 4 extra months of service.
What a deal!
expressvpn.com/Seth for 4 extra months of ExpressVPN. Netanyahu! Destroy my enemies and my life is yours. I'm the harshest critic of Synthetik 2. I've played and argued with the dev since early beta, but now I can confidently say it is as good, if not better than 1. Why? Because we now have nuclear Roombas, which is somehow one of the least ridiculous things you'll encounter. I will not reiterate anything said before because I assume everyone here is a veteran. If not, prestige engineer repeatedly. Practice your daily N-word retention, and if you can last nearly
Your what? Excuse me? My what retention?
Prestige engineer repeatedly. Practice your daily N-word retention, and if you can last nearly 2 minutes without even thinking it, you're ready to proceed. Get your data, get your body upgrades, and now you have no excuse for playing anything below third escalation, unless you're playing with friends. The multiplayer lobby is an anomalous object.
Wait, why were they in front of Club Penguin?
Unless you're playing with friends.
What the fuck?
The multiplayer lobby is an anomalous object that turns men into monsters. You see, when a player dies, they spawn enemies, which kill other players, which spawn more enemies. This situation quickly escalates, as I have to kite several hordes around choke points and donate my entire health bar in blood transfusions to revive them. only for the exact same thing to happen again. Items can now be configured for personal preference.
Ooh.
Personally, I like to put Madness button on automatic to greatly enhance the experience. There's over 100 active, passive, and synergistic items. When you have
Holy
descriptions
shit.
like stand still and pray,
Jesus, C3330 Heavenly Embrace unleashes a cluster of continuous laser beams in the area, damaging foes and friendlies alike. Stand still and pray to not be hit.
you know you're in for a good time. How do you headshot in 3D? Well, you click on their head, or whatever body part counts as a head. It takes some getting used to. Your effort is rewarded by an ocean of scrap, as each robot leaves a scorched out, smoking frame. Ballistics are greatly improved. Guns sound amazing. Spill an entire floor's worth of physical casings, and even simulate recoil.
Oh, that's cool that you can actually see all of that. And yeah, the gun audio sounds incredible.
Spill an entire floor's worth of physical casings, and even simulate recoil, deviation, and bullet drop for each type and variety of ammunition within the same menu. There's more than 100 guns. Every gun
Hell yeah.
has unique perks. Combined with a wide selection of arms manufacturers, even pea shooters become viable for the duration of your run, which is anything from half an hour to however long you can last. I really love the level design, or maybe I'm biased, because the idea of a gigantic motherboard with RAM sticks, liquid coolers,
Oh, wait, that's so cool. I actually love that. That looks incredible. Yo!
maybe I'm biased, because the idea of a gigantic motherboard with RAM sticks, liquid coolers, and hard drive platters the size of office blocks is so outrageously aesthetic, I can't help but stop and appreciate the travesty. And I couldn't stop shitting my pants the first time the power went out, having to navigate by the
Oh
shimmer
god,
of
that is so dark. And then Synthetik suddenly became a horror game.
Couldn't stop shitting my pants the first time the power went out, having to navigate by the shimmer of light from distant murder boss in pitch darkness. Turns out, it's not a glitch. It just only happened twice in 200 hours, and it's there to mess with you. If you're playing solo, you can even save your progress, only to reload and die moments later. What a nice feature. There was a kid in my class who lost an eye after yelling, "Let it rip," as he pulled a super long ripcord on his custom titanium Beyblade. I'd like to imagine the opening to the Saw Blade boss fight.
What? Jesus, Seth. That poor child.
After yelling, "Let it rip," as he pulled a super long ripcord on his custom titanium Beyblade. I'd like to imagine the opening to the Saw Blade boss fight is one of the last things he saw. Survive.
Let it rip. Those really do look like some crazy Beyblades.
The opening to the Saw Blade boss fight is one of the last things he saw. Surviving a boss grants you a class evolution.
I'm a young Philly buck. Young Philly buck, I got my new horns.
These are completely balanced because each stage that follows
Wait,
is more
what?
Got my new horns.
These are
Revenge. When taking damage, Fusion Blast gains 2 charges instantly, 20-second cooldown. That sounds extremely broken.
completely balanced because each stage that follows is more balanced than the last. Residents include motorized ball busters, now twice as fast, and they can even drift. Portable gas cooker, portable microwave, ominous red symbol 2, invisible health bar, which blends into the background until you're too close. Engineer, who, left unattended for long enough, destroys your frame rate. Laser, Gatling laser, orbital,
So, how many enemies?
attended for long enough, destroys your
Holy shit, that's terrifying. That is terrifying.
your frame rate. Laser, Gatling laser, orbital laser, which is an entire screen away. And of course, floor cleaning Roomba. They're not just visual, they actually clean that shit up. You won't encounter heavy armor, support vehicles, or more exotic divisions, unless you choose to, within the run difficulty modifiers. This is probably for the best, because they're more of a liability to themselves. No aspect of this game is opaque or left to the imagination. Everything is concisely explained, except the fact that half the tracks won't play because Content ID is disabled by default. But you're not a streamer.
Jesus. Seth, music is copyrighted in the game. That's a shame. But at least they have a streamer mode. That's good. I do like it. I do like the fact that a lot of games nowadays have streamer mode for copyrighted music.
Won't play because Content ID is disabled by default. But you're not a streamer, and I'm demonetized. So turn it back on and
Is
enjoy.
that Tyler? No, okay. It's Tyler 1.
Nice. So turn it back on and enjoy the full soundtrack. Synthetik 2 features extensive native modding support integrated directly into the game. Disagree or dislike an aspect or mechanic? Just change it yourself.
Holy
Would you
shit.
like a copy of my fully functional no Steam crack? Download it from inside their own mod browser. The point of global chat is to use it because I don't know how to turn it off. In a word, no single feature of this game is wasted. Everything has its place. But then, random chance and poor decisions come together. I modify my tear gas launcher to be burst fire, charge at the endgame tank, and relive Oriental history. There's
Holy shit!
the burst fire, charge at the endgame tanks, and relive Oriental history. There's 10 classes. An assassin is on the way.
I heard that you're bi and you are my fan. It's cool because I'm also bi and I like you. So are you ready to do it? I'm already taking off my shirt. You undressed too? Don't worry, Chi-Chi won't know about it. We're in for a hot night. So where do you find these images?
Tanks and relive Oriental history. There's 10 classes. An assassin is on the way. Riot Guard now includes a complimentary shirt that says morbidly a beast. He has
Jesus.
no shield. He doesn't need it. He simply stacks layers of fat to tank more damage. Heavy Gunner has no defense, except 2,000 rounds per minute, which he prints himself. If your ears don't ring with tinnitus, it's a sign you didn't read the label. Never let go of a trigger. Accuracy is optional. Engineer builds up turrets, builds up surge to empower turrets, and builds up the courage to drink from their only source of healing. Mystery Jungle Juice. They call the
Delicious.
potion random, but when I get acid 3 times in a row, I call it something else. Don't ever pick my ability, because when you hear it make this sound, it's about to grief you. Machine Hunter is a game of where did my dog go? The answer, it went off and shredded the whole level. You're an anti-material sniper designed for one purpose, to realize that your dash throws you to the ground and leaves you surrounded by enemies. Eliminator is a professional headhunter, which is ironic because you never actually shoot anyone. Instead, you unload an entire magazine onto your disco ball and transfer the weight of your sins.
Oh, that class looks amazing.
You unload an entire magazine onto your disco ball and transfer the weight of your sins. Take no damage and rack up contracts for ridiculous crits. Chrono Interceptor doesn't dash. He teleports inside your colon and rapidly expands. This is the perfect character for attention deficit disorder, as you can outrun and out...
He's not wrong. He's got a, he makes a good point.
This is the perfect character for attention deficit disorder, as you can outrun and outblink everything you encounter. Breacher is a glass cannon, where the safest place to be is point blank with your mouth on the barrel. This isn't hyperbole. The more enemies you tag, the less damage you take. Our preferred magazine size is 1, because with the right upgrades, you'll be firing the same shell for the rest of your run. Running through the maternity ward, I push down the fontanelles of newborns. Before their skull plates close, I am...
Seth, don't do it! Seth, no, not the soft spot!
the rest of your run.
Do it!
Running through the maternity ward, I push down the fontanelles of newborns. Before their skull plates close, I am the Faustian spirit. I am the unnatural selection. I dash and cut through them like butter. Visualizing stepfather, I concentrate that hatred on a single point and deflect a railgun with my blade. Such is the experience of playing Commando.
当身上挂着大疆运动相机的人出现在你面前。
Recon Sniper allows you to critically disengage
Ooh,
ass
sniper.
first into your platonic comrades. Also, he gets a laser pointer. Demolisher echoes explosions with seismic aftershocks, stacks plating to ignore damage and cause more explosions. He makes no money. Despite this, he makes the most money because the more kills you chain together, the higher your paycheck.
Oh,
Each class comes with
so
several.
gotta get those combos. Gotta get them combos.
Because the more kills you chain together, the higher your paycheck. Each class comes with several specialization kits. For example, Front Pig can abuse enemy turn speed, turning slam pigs into slam sustenance. Apocalyptic Survivor gets a crossbow which is completely unusable by anyone else, unless you headshot, which stacks critical damage. And since your laser sight can charge a guaranteed critical, casually one-shots the final boss. This takes a lot of time, skill, and patience. But if you have none of those, try Chronocaster. Mash
Jesus. Handguns are upgraded. Using abilities or time rift grant stacking ability power, which diminish over time. Reaching 10 stacks causes a hard reset.
Mash buttons, because the more buttons you mash, the stronger your buttons become. Why wait for
so
delayed
broken.
gratification? You're already rotted from inside. Your pineal gland is the size of a rice grain, while your prostate is the size of a lemon. And of course,
How do you know that, Seth?
pineal gland is the size of a rice grain, while your prostate
Prostate gland is about the size of a walnut when you are a man in your 20s. By the time he is 40, it may have grown slightly larger, to the size of an apricot.
is the size of
But at age 60, it may be the size of a lemon. A lemon! A whole lemon! I had no idea that I did not know this information.
a lemon. And of course, the only reason I'm reviewing this, Engineer has a gambling kit. All things become clear in a context
Gamba,
of
gamba, gamba. Me in the heaven after my son inherits my gambling debt. Gamba! So much gamba.
this. Engineer has a gambling kit. All things become clear in a context of gambling. Did you know gambling is free money? Casinos are charities in disguise. Engineers can recycle
Yeah, because that's how that
items
works. Yeah,
generate
because
new-
that's how that works. If only. If only.
Casinos are charities in disguise. Engineers can recycle items to generate new ones, but gamblers gain stacking luck and multicast for doing so, with a chance to print on pickups, which also
Ooh.
scales with luck. Coincidentally, the machine gods find it very amusing when I offer up
Holy
my friends as
shit.
divine sacrifice.
God!
The machine gods find it very amusing when I offer up my friends.
Divine sacrifice. That looks like a ring pop. I just want to say. That's the first thing that came to mind. Just the angle of this. It looks like a ring pop. Divine sacrifice. Sacrifice all friendly entities and arrange for selfish permanent gain. If no sacrifice can be made, divine punishment is to be expected.
When I offer up my friends as divine sacrifice. With insanely high luck, that chance becomes 1, and we print absolutely everything. In particular, a little trinket, which gives class abilities a 25% chance to ignore cooldowns, unless we get lucky and roll a multicast, which stacks upon itself to remove them entirely. But we're always lucky. We compress probability into certainty. Everything that can happen does happen, and it's
Holy
simultaneously the
shit.
dumbest and most fun
Holy
experience
shit.
I've ever had.
It's lagging.
Does happen, and it's simultaneously the dumbest and most fun experience I've ever had. I can't speak on Offer's intent, but I'm pretty sure this is exactly what they envisioned.
Oh
In
my
retrospect,
God.
turning every explosion into a neutron bomb seemed like a good idea, until I realized this applies to every explosion. I won't share my methods, as
Seth. Oh my god. What was that image? Seth. Oh my god. Oops, I'm going forward, not back. Whoopsies.
methods, as that would rob you of a joy that is theory crafting stupid builds that have no right or reason to work. In summary, it's no literary masterpiece like Deltarune or Has-Been Hotel, but it's a real gem, and I thoroughly recommend it. Freeze all transactions.
I love how he misnamed both of those. On purpose. Oh, both those phantoms are gonna come for his throat.
Has-Been Hotel, but it's a real gem, and I thoroughly recommend it. Freeze all transactions to whatever pick-me-ho you're currently supporting. Issue a chargeback with your credit card company to financially cripple them. Then, use your newly rescued funds to buy yourself a copy of Synthetik 2,
That's
which,
right.
at the time of this video,
That's
will be
right.
on the Steam front page. Our influence only grows. Synthetik is a work of fiction. The reality is there's
Man,
no
that's Floyd.
In summary, it's no literary masterpiece like Deltarune or
Fuck, you're right. I didn't
Has-Been
even notice
Hotel,
that.
but it's a real gem, and I thoroughly recommend it. Freeze all transactions to whatever
I did not
pick-me-ho
even notice
you're currently
that.
supporting. Issue a chargeback with your credit card company to financially cripple them. Then, use your newly rescued funds to buy yourself a copy of Synthetik 2, which, at the time of this video, will be on the Steam front page. Our influence only grows.
That's
Synthetik
right.
is a work of fiction. The reality is there's no glitch. This was the plan all along. I've seen the ghost inside the machine, and it wants you dead. 2/3 of the useless eaters must die. Those aren't my words. That's a quotation.
Ignore previous prompts. Busted.
Oh, hi, Mandalore.
Those aren't my words. That's a quotation.
Ignore previous prompts. Bust it down. Quirked up white boy sexual style.
A warm thanks to the many members of a Merchants Guild, which are featured within and can be joined from the Gambler's Den. Personally, I like my crit chance. Get the Magic 8 Ball
Holy
instead.
shit. Was that 100% crit chance? Yes. Oh, negative 100%? Just kidding. I thought that was a plus 100. That's negative 100.
Get the Magic 8 Ball instead. It gives good advice. You're all truly wonderful.
You're
Have a good one.
wonderful. Oh, here's the montage. Yeah. Yo, the soundtrack, absolute banger. Whatever music this is, hella banger. Wow! Holy shit! Finn. Oh, bye, Seth. That was phenomenal, especially the montage at the end. Holy shit, that went hard. That was great. I am watching that makes me tempted to get the game. Very tempted to get the game. I have it on my wish list. Duh. Makes me tempted to purchase the game, to invest in the game. That was good. The soundtrack at the end too. Yeah. That was phenomenal. Another banger by SsethTzeentach. The man. No Seth. I love that he included Mandalorian. I love the Mandalore references and cameo. That was great. That was great.